Oh, they look all relaxed now, don't they? But what they don't know is that Big Brother's going to call them into the living room to announce who's up for eviction this week in just a few minutes' time. Very, very, very excited about this. How you doing? Welcome, my friends. It's day 12. The time is 5:29. Welcome to Big Brother's Little Brother, or Opiqueno, Esquivilaculo, Kila Grande, Igmemen, as they say. Probably don't say it, in fact, in Portugal and in some parts of Brazil. In just a few months, we're going live to the house for the results of the second week of nominations. They're going to be revealed to the housemates. Christine Hamilton's here, everyone. Tell us what her friend Derek is really like. And Mary joins us. Mary, everybody, there she is. She is here to investigate possible paranormal activities in the Big Brother house. But right now, the housemates nominated for the second time yesterday. Let's cross live to the house now to find out who is up for eviction.
This is Big Brother.
We want Big Doctor.
It is a fundamental rule of Big Brother that all nominations must be your own choice and must not be influenced by other housemates. This week, a housemate broke this rule by discussing nominations. Therefore, Big Brother has decided that this week's nominations are null and void.
Whoa!
Do we have to do this again?
Too chatty.
The housemates who will face eviction this week are Anthony and Craig.
Oh, ain't that a turn for the tide? Oh.
Derek.
Oh.
And Kamal.
Oh.
And Leslie.
Oh.
That's all of us.
And Makosi.
Oh my god.
That's all of us.
And Maxwell. And Roberto. And Sam.
I knew it.
And Saskia.
Equality of opportunity.
And Science.
I didn't chat about Jack.
That's
And
interesting.
Vanessa.
That is everyone.
Big Brother's decision is final.
Easy, big guy. People are too sly.
No! That's why.
So,
All right. What do you mean? I never about nothing. I kept it all to myself.
how many people are? Just one will go out. So all of us.
Who knows?
I don't know. Yeah, one will go
Well,
out.
we'll go out.
One will go out.
Because they have
It might be
If
two.
there's a tie,
Eviction
if there's a
process.
tie, the highest two might go out.
But
Of course, there's no
but
can't be a
they
tie,
won't
will it?
come
It'll be a
in.
tie.
Whoever people want in,
What happens?
they're gonna keep in. That's all I'm
It runs
saying.
for a certain
You get me?
number of weeks
People shouldn't have been too chatty. Kitty,
talking about it?
ratty.
Unless they decide to supplement somebody.
Who's talking about it? Who spoke about evictions?
That is brilliant. And we find out who shrilt the beans tonight. So they're all up for eviction. Here's how you vote. Wow. And the lines are open, literally starting from now. So all the housemates are up for eviction because one person broke the rules and discussed nominations. Find out who on tonight's show. But in the meantime, I'm joined by today's guests, Christine Hamilton and Mary, everybody, to discuss the nominations. Thank you both very much for coming on. Christine, what do we think about that?
Well, I'm amazed. Can I just say, first of all, my big discovery this afternoon is actually how lovely and nice Mary is. You are. She's a lovely person. She's a million times nicer than you are on the screen. So that's my big thrill of today.
Am I worried?
That house brings out that in people, Mary.
I'm a
Seriously.
Mary fan now.
Lovely. Thank you. So what do we think of these?
Well, this is madness for me because I've now got to spend the next whatever it is voting madly for everybody except Derek.
Yeah.
He's my chum. Now, this is going to be difficult because I thought I might have to just vote for one person against Derek, but now I can't.
Did you think Derek was likely to be up this week?
No, I didn't.
No?
No. So I was slightly shocked when I heard his name read out because I thought, heavens, that's the third. And then it was and.
Yes, yes.
So, because no, I didn't think he would be.
How do you think he's doing in there? I'm going to
Well,
talk to you more about this later
I
on.
think he's doing okay. I mean, I do know him very, very well. I've known him for more than 20 years.
Yes.
And I have to say he confided in Neil and me that he was going into the house, or should he go into the house, and we've been keeping this little secret for ages that he was going. And I think he's doing well. We encouraged him to go. He's a very complex character, and I think that's beginning to come out, and he will try and be friends with everybody. He won't be looking to pick a fight, and I would be very surprised if he really pitches in at any stage. He will try and withdraw from all the argy-bargy, which seems to go on madly. I mean, it must have driven you nuts.
Well, we're going to talk more about
Gosh.
Derek later on. What are your thoughts about this?
I'm so happy. I'm like,
Why? Why are you so happy?
Makosi. Ah.
Do you think it'll be Makosi?
No, do you know what? It's interesting. I think it will change the whole dynamics.
In what way?
I really don't know who it's going to be. I hope that people keep Derek in, because he's got brains, and I think subtly he can play them all, and I think that's really interesting.
Who do you think will go?
I'm thinking...
Not who you want to go, we now think we know that, but who do you think will go?
Who do I think? Who do I think will go? I think possibly Sam or Saskia.
OK. Sam or Saskia, interesting. More from you guys later on, thank you very much. But following on from Saskia's throne task, we want to know what you want to know. With that in mind, today's Cool BBLB is quite simple. If you could ask any question to any housemate, who would it be, what would it be, and why? These are the numbers to call. Dermot O'Leary, LBI, Little Brother Investigations. During a time in the house, Mary had several mysterious microphone malfunctions. These incidents have remained unexplained until now, because the truth may well be out there. Mary, hi.
Hiya.
How you doing? Firstly, Mary, tell me about the problems with your microphone.
That was quite spooky. My microphone kept going funny, and it went funny about 5 times. I thought, what's going on here?
Yeah.
I did get paranoid. I thought maybe Big Brother is deliberately doing something to my microphone.
Yep.
Or the other housemates.
Or you know who. Or,
yeah,
who knows?
A poltergeist in the house.
OK. Well, over the course of your time in the house, your microphone had to be changed 3 times. That's 3 times.
4 times, I think.
3 times.
4.
Mike fans. Let's take a look at the evidence.
Because you've got the gift. What? Static, for no reason. You just got...
This is Big Brother. Would Mary come to the diary room?
Mary, there has been a technical fault with your microphone.
Okay.
So Big Brother has provided you with a new microphone.
Halloween, it's just about to turn. The seasons are just turning.
Mary, Big Brother is experiencing technical difficulties with your microphone.
Again, essentially, witches are just people.
Hello, Mary.
Hi. Is this another one?
Big Brother has provided you with another microphone.
Okay.
Yes. I'm not. I'm just not.
And my microphone keeps blinking. Yes?
Hello, Mary.
Hello?
Big Brother is experiencing some technical difficulties with your microphone.
No, that is so not the issue. I don't care about technical difficulties with my microphone. This is about the 5th microphone I've received.
Is it?
Yeah.
Thanks. Why did you think Big Brother was playing tricks on you?
I think that was really clever. I don't know for what. Was it Big Brother playing tricks on me?
Well, to try and solve this mystery, we asked Big Brother if they were responsible. We do have a statement here from Big Brother now. Let's read that statement out. Throughout Mary's 8 days in the house, Big Brother Sound Control experienced several instances of interference with her radio mic, which led to Mary being issued 3 new microphones. Upon Mary's eviction from the house, Big Brother experienced further audio problems in their interview with Davina. Big Brother would like to state that no similar problems have been experienced to date with any other housemates. The Big Brother wasn't responsible for Mary's microphone malfunction. That is from Big Brother. Absolutely extraordinary. So what do you think about that?
Possibly a housemate is responsible.
You think possibly a housemate? Well, it still doesn't explain what happened after. Come with me for just a second. You know, you had a press conference when you left the house. Well, I know you should remember this gentleman. It's BB Allen, everybody, from Chris Wall's radio breakfast show.
Hi, Kevin.
Thank you very much for coming on, Alan. OK, now, Have you experienced any form of paranormal activity with your microphones? Because this actually happened on the night. Tell us what happened.
Yeah, this happened in the press conference after he came out of the house.
As well.
We have 2 mics normally. I put one in front of the guest and one in front of me. And the mic in front of you went dead. It's true. So I got up in the press conference, swapped them round, put the good one in front of you, and that also went dead. So that's never happened to me before.
Has it ever happened to you in any way, shape or form?
No.
Either since you've been up in Big Brother or indeed anyone else you've interviewed?
No, all 6 series of Big Brother have been fine. I thought it might be the equipment, but I tested it before, tested it after, all fine. And I thought maybe it was me being shoddy, but after this, I realised it was you.
I'm quite concerned now.
Do you have any theories, Alid?
Yeah.
Well, I thought maybe Big Brother did tell her about the Chris Moore show being there, and she did put a spell on me, or the mics.
Okay.
And I quite like that theory, otherwise it means I did something wrong.
It's another theory, ladies and gentlemen, but we still haven't solved the mystery. With that in mind, we need an expert, and I can't think of a better expert to speak to than Mr. Yuri Geller, who's on the phone. Hello, Yuri.
Hey, hi, Dermot. Hi, Mary.
Hi.
You know, the explanation could be very simple. In my opinion, Mary is simply psychic. And what happened probably is that without her knowledge, Mary was possibly activating mind over matter.
Right.
Now, in psychical research and parapsychology, this effect is known as psychokinesis, the direct influence of the mind on external physical system or object without any intermediation of any kind or any known physical energy, and that's what probably happened.
Have you experienced this before, Yuri?
Oh yeah, it happens to me many times. I would enter a television studio and the lights would blow up, the microphones would go dead, or a strange buzzing sound will be emitted, and this could come down to anxiety that Mary probably had, maybe a powerful determination to win, or excitement could have caused this distortion.
Interesting.
But it is a very known fact in the realm and world of parapsychology.
Can you offer her any advice to her or to any mic fans or sound men or lighting men that may be listening?
Well, you know, it's interesting because when such a big live show goes on air, you should actually ask one question to be asked by the, the contestants is, do you have any powers? Because if they say yes, I'm a bit psychic, then you must be sure to have, reserve microphones and lights and bulbs, in order to change them if they go bad.
Sure.
But I'll tell you, I get hundreds of emails from people who tell me that because they think that they have psychic powers, for instance, when they drive in a street, the street lights go out under them, amazing. But Mary definitely has psychic powers, and I advise her to put it into good use.
Okay, Yuri, thank you very much. Yuri Geller, everybody.
That's so true.
Unbelievable. Thanks to Alid, Yuri and Mary. I think we may have just explained the unexplained. Until next time. OK, sorry, I don't know what came out of it. After the break, Big Brother fan and Derek's friend Christine Hamilton joins us, and you have your saying cool BBLB. We'll see you in 3. That intro is absolutely terrifying, isn't it? Still to come, ladies and gentlemen, we've got Cool BBLB. But when housemates enter the Big Brother house, asked to provide a list of their friends and family. Top of Derek's list is this lady. It's Christine Hamilton, everybody. So nice of you to come on. So tell us, how did you and Derek become friends?
We met between, 20 and 25 years ago in the House of Commons.
Right.
And I was working there. I'd already been there for about 10 years, I think, when Derek arrived. And he made a mark even then, because he was quite young, 23 years younger, and he would always dress absolutely immaculately,
yes,
as everybody has now seen. And every day he would turn up with a carnation in his buttonhole, and he made a mark. He stood out for a variety of reasons, but always beautifully turned out. And very well spoken. If you spoke to Derek on the telephone without seeing him, you'd think he was a sort of English duke.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, and how did you get to know him? You just...
I can't remember. It just kind of, the friendship developed. He was working for a Member of Parliament who I knew, who in fact I'd been at university with as a researcher.
Right.
And I suppose that's how we actually met. We've just got to know him better and better over the years. He comes to stay with us. We go on holiday with him. And I think think in a funny way, he regards Neil and me as sort of in loco parentis, and
Right.
he'll come and ask us advice about
Yes.
things because we're just that little bit older.
Yes.
Um,
Just a
and-
little bit.
Oh, just a little bit, just a mere fraction older.
You encouraged Derek to apply for Big Brother. Why did you think he should do it? I think he's said that he's benefited from it.
Oh, if he's out tomorrow, as it were, or Friday, I think he would have benefited enormously. I think it would have he'll have learned a great deal from it. Most people do who go through that sort of experience. It's the unlucky ones who, you know, fell badly. But no, I think he'll be enjoying it. I think the first couple of days must have been quite a shock for him, as that very noisy, aggressive, shouting, swearing, basically foul-mouthed, some of them, crew,
Everyone
came
wanting-
tumbling down the
Yeah,
steps.
sure.
Everybody seeking for attention.
Yes.
And Derek, it wasn't a surprise to me at all that he crept under his duvet on the first night. He
Yeah.
must have thought, what have I got myself into?
If you could give him some advice now, and, you know, the Voice of God booth through there, if you had the opportunity to speak to him in the diary room, what would you say to him?
I would just say you're doing it. Well, I think it's actually bad to give someone advice because then they start to get self-conscious.
Yes.
So, but I'm willing him to just go on playing it cool. And he's a very complex character, but he's a very, very kind character, and I think that will come out.
I think it has, to be fair.
I think it has, in his individual conversations with people, and he's got a great deal of love and affection there. He's also reserved there. He's always holding things back, which he is doing. He's very helpful. He doesn't mind, you know, the cooking, the cleaning, whatever has to be done.
Are we seeing the real Derek?
I'm not sure I've ever seen the real Derek in 25 years.
Oh, that's so interesting! Curious, really.
But no, he's great. He's great, and you can tease Derek. He's got a great sense of humour, and you can go quite a long way. But he'll suddenly, that's enough.
Yes.
And
He does sort of
if he
flip
gets to
between
that,
being, though, a very mature man and that kind of almost invalid old aunt sometimes. He's sometimes
he'll
he's
be
quite...
after you when he gets out.
he'll
In
be
3
after
years
you.
that you've called him like
But
that.
no, but sometimes he does that. Oh, you know, why? You know, he's quite fussy and so forth, isn't he? And then suddenly he'll go back to imparting advice and so forth.
No, he's very fastidious, but he does care about other people. And he will be finding it very difficult with some of them, very difficult indeed. He will not be enjoying the constant scrapping and the noise and the bickering about, frankly, nothing.
Now,
Absolutely nothing.
as well as yourself, Derek does seem to have friends in very high places, at least according to The Sun, who published a story claiming Derek had gone on holiday with Camilla Parker Bowles. We asked Buckingham Palace and Downing Street about this. So Buckingham Palace sent us this statement. Downing Street said they weren't bothering. I'm happy to confirm, as we told The Sun a few days ago, the Duchess did not go on holiday with Derek, either in Italy or anyone else. Penny Morty, who was mentioned in the article, also confirms this to The Sun, which ran the story. Anyway, the Duchess is not a close friend of Derek Lord, although it's possible she's met him briefly in the past. Do you know? Would you know of that?
I mean, how grand is that?
That's
When
brilliant,
did
isn't
Big
it?
Brother ever have a communication
yeah.
from the palace? That is, oh, well done, Derek. It's in The Sun, so of course it's true, but it was news to me when I read it in The Sun. But I can tell you, I mean, Derek does have friends in pretty high places, but one thing I absolutely know is that he will not be betraying any confidences. If he had been on holiday with Camilla, she wouldn't have to worry about it, as it were.
Sure.
No, he does have a lot of smart friends.
OK, well, he's been coping very well in the house. Let's have a look at his coping mechanism.
He has, hasn't he?
We're going to have to restore some order in the house. So I think I'm going to be the enforcer.
I don't want to have a discussion. We will have a meeting and then we'll go through everything.
There is a knowledge deficit in this house. I think I'm a very good role model for British eccentrics. Hard to believe in this day and age that they still produce people like that. She said she'd never eaten a parsnip before. Politics is not confusing, it's very simple. It's about human affairs.
You can have a say in a minute, but for God's sake, this is not a beer garden. Have you asked what the consensus is?
He's got to learn how to communicate. He's got to talk to people properly.
I'm asking whether people agree that that is a reasonable request to make.
I'm the pulse of the nation. When agreement is reached and the issue is closed down, we move on.
Ring up the Prime Minister and tell him I am in the house if he doesn't already know.
Derek.
Words, words, words!
You can't smile enough or say thank you enough. Well, it'd be a good thing, if nothing else, to be the only Tory that knows anything about popular culture.
He is an absolute gem. Do you think the political background's helping him in the house, lastly?
Possibly, yes. But I must say, that was a wonderful snapshot of Derek. That is Derek in many of his moods.
Brilliant.
Brilliant.
OK, for that, Kristen Hamilton, everybody. Today's Cool BBLB is quite simply, if you could ask any question to any housemate, what would it be, who would it be, and why? I'm joined, obviously, by Christine and Mary. Let's go straight to the phones. Mags is first up in Blackpool. Hello, Mags.
Hello there, gorgeous.
How are you? All right?
I'm brilliant.
What question would you ask to who?
Well, I'd ask Sam that if she had BB's permission to hide anything that belongs to Leslie, what would it be?
What is going on, Mary? You can tell us this, I'm sure, with Sam and Leslie, because this is, for me, I mean, you said they weren't getting on. For me, this is a whole new thing.
No. Well, Sam doesn't communicate with the other girls. She doesn't make any effort. And Leslie sees that. And that really irritates Leslie. Because although Leslie
Is
likes...
she taking it slightly out of all proportion, though?
No, no.
You don't think?
I don't think so. I really don't think so. Sam makes no effort with any girl in the house. She doesn't communicate. We're not getting to see the real Sam. And I think Leslie is just a little bit more vocal about it.
Is that an excuse to be hiding her makeup bag? Or
Yeah.
You think?
No, I think it'd be better to hide her bikinis,
Dear
personally.
Lord. Christine, are
Make her
you
wear some
shocked with how
clothes.
these people are turning on each other in the house?
No, because it's just like a marriage, isn't it? I mean, there's 13 people in the marriage, 12 now, and little things do.
Oh, I like
they
this.
knock. They really annoy it.
Yeah.
Little things, and they get bigger and bigger and bigger. But I mean, Sam worrying. She was nearly in tears because she hadn't got a lip gloss. Well, I mean, you know, get a life, girl.
Christine, love it. Come back. OK, next up, Lawrence in Wembley. Hello, Lawrence.
Hi, Dermot. Love your work.
Thank you. You too. What would you like to ask, and who would you like to ask it to?
Well, my question would be to Roberto. I would ask that, does he think he has increased his chances of getting nominated due to his latest outburst on Kamal a few nights ago, and does he regret it?
Yeah, I mean, what do you think, though? Do you think Roberto should be holding his fire a little bit more?
I thought it was a bit uncalled for. He seems terribly arrogant. I mean, I only know what I see, but he does seem awfully pleased with himself.
Yeah, we don't
Roberto.
like him.
You don't like him?
No, not like him.
Christine, you're incredible. You've watched probably every show. You're
No, I haven't. No, I haven't.
I'm
May I
very
just-
impressed.
No, may I tell you, I have never ever watched Big Brother in my life before. This is the first time I've ever watched it.
The Big D-man's on.
Because the Big D-man is
OK,
on.
this is all we've got time for. Only got a couple of seconds
I'm
left. Thanks to
glued,
Christine,
I'm
Mary, you
glued.
and Ali. Don't miss Big Brother. Nominations, Uncut E4, and, of course, the full roundup of tonight's show on 10. Take care. Bye-bye.